Alright, so day's not over, so I can't do my awesome versus. I'm going to tell you that it was the car ride. The car ride was hell. But we made it to Ilocos Sur, and we are staying at, where are we staying? Santiago something. Santiago. I know you have your thing somewhere, don't you? No? Okay, Santiago Cove Hotel and Restaurant. So, Danielle and I got our own room. We kind of just dumped, and Danielle had to jump in the pool because it was freaking hot. I got cut at my mani-pedi, so I have one toe that it's not infected, but it's not happy, and I had it in socks and shoes today, so I'm just letting it breathe. And then the other one I found, that's not very happy either, so I have to clean that out tonight. So I gave myself a bird bath because we're going to the hotel restaurant downstairs, and I'm just gonna get sweaty because we have to go up 4 flights of stairs. So yeah, my fluffy butt is waiting on a shower. This hair is on day 4. When did we leave? We left Wednesday, and then we got here and it was Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, today, Saturday. I'm on day 3. I don't know how some of these women do it. When you guys go like a whole week without washing your hair. Oh, that leads to nowhere. Okay. So I'm going to flip you around and show you the hotel, and probably go out and take a video of the pool. So yeah. Okay, so this is Kristen's hot mess. Chris Evans made it. He's a little too hot for the Philippines. And that was the bed. That's what the bed looks like without a lot of crap on it. There was like a little twirly towel duck thing. Focus. I didn't move that fast. Come on, camera. And then Danielle and me. And that water has my name on it. Whew. And then, hello. And the bathroom situation is kind of weird, okay? So, I don't know how to use a bidet. Hey, focus. Focus. Okay, hold on. So I don't know how to use a bidet. But this is what we got. And then they gave us like a toothbrush, toothpaste, some shampoo. Oops, I'm not even showing you anything. And then I'm hoping there's a lot more pressure than what we've been getting, because it's been hard with, 5 people? And then, no, there's been 7 of us. I didn't even look in here. I don't even know what's in here. Nada. Nada. Okay. And then we're going out the door. That's so pretty. I can actually appreciate it now. Look at that. And then we're going down. There's everybody at the pool. The restaurant's over there. We'll be exploring probably in the morning. But yeah, that's the bay.
It's the day we hopes and compost. Feels divine when it's yours and mine. And at the
welcome to the couch. Ironically, I have the same shirt on and I have Chris with me. So update, the house sold, everything went well. So that's great. And then with Ilocos Sur, we went to Condon City and we stayed in Santiago Cove. So the things that we did in Condon, we celebrated my dad and little bro's birthday and had like a family a family reunion with that side of the family, because she has family there and then she has family in another video. We were trying to figure out what to do for little bro's birthday, and she originally was going to do a Jollibee birthday, and I guess somebody dresses up as the bee mascot and gets up on the tables and dances and stuff like that. But her cousin, I think it was her cousin, had just opened up a Korean barbecue place, and she opened up her business. She closed it down for the day and opened it up for the party. And she had another cousin that did the MC and like games and stuff. And it was a great time. It was hot, but it was a great time. And it was a great way to bond with the family. Yeah. I mean, the pictures and just some of the memories are fantastic. Like, I had a blast at that party. What else? What else did we do? Oh, and then we also went, that was one of my stepmother's speaking engagements in Condon City Elementary School, I think, or Tablac Elementary School. I have to come up with a plan, but I would like to fundraise for that school. It humbled me, because I've grown up in our elementary system. I've seen it grow from what it was when I was a child to learning that we're going to lose certain electives and things like that for our schools, but to see what their school is working as base from, and that these students are graduating at universal level is amazing. And they teach home skills. Like when I was a kid, I only got maybe 2 classes, so maybe half a year, my entire school career of home economics that taught us how to sew a button and things like that. That's part of their curriculum, so that if for whatever reason they can no longer go to school, they can survive on their own. Because a lot of these kids, like my stepmother, she was orphaned at, I think she was 18 when her other parent passed, but it just, you never know. And especially with an island that has the weather that it does, and the monsoons and tsunamis and all the things that hit the island, you just never know. And the fact that they still thrive and they're still proud, it just really made me feel good. And the other beautiful thing is that the graduates were walked the length of the, I don't know what it's called, but all the way to the stage. And then they get to the stage with their parent or guardian or whoever they chose to be with them on graduation day. And they get up to the stage and they're announced and they walk together, and then they turn around and they get a picture. And I thought that was just beautiful, because think of our graduations and trying to grab your graduate to have a picture with grandma, or you know what I mean? So it was very beautiful to watch. And then my stepmother's speech was just beautifully done. And she did something with both speeches where she had the students stand up and turn to, I think, their parents and their teachers and to say thank you, you know, for their hard work for them to get to where they are. And it was a very beautiful moment to see, because we don't do that here. we're lucky if we get the superintendent. Like, so it was just really nice. And then they took us for a tour of the school, and I took video, and I will figure out how to incorporate that video into when I decide how I'm going to do fundraising, because I told them that I would try. And when I talked to Danielle about it, she has fundraised for amazing causes and events and stuff. Hold on, please. Hold on. As I was saying, little bro had a pimple and he popped it, and it hurts. So Danielle has fundraised and done things that are amazing. So I'm gonna sit down with her one day and come up with something. But I know for them to stay at universal levels so that the kids are able to, if they want to leave the country, if they want to work with global jobs, they need technology to keep them at that pace. So that's part of the goal. But like I said, it hit me more than the high school. The high school was beautiful as well, but these kids, the pride that they had inside, you felt it. And the teachers, you could feel that they put their heart and soul into those kids. So yeah, I really want to help that school. And then our stay was fantastic. It kind of bummed me out because the Santiago Cove Resort set the precedent that we wanted for all the different places we were staying on our trip, and nothing touched it for me. Like, it just, I love the fact that you had this beautiful pool, and the breakfast was fantastic. If you wanted to eat at the restaurant there, you could. We ended up going to a place called Rodrigo's, and it had a lot of Filipino cuisine. It had that beautiful, like, on the bay area, and the music, and it was just a really nice night. And then having the coffee shop next. So there were two parts of the resort. There was the hotel, and then there was the resort part that we were staying at. And we were told that we could go over to the hotel part. So we did, and that's where we got the aerial views and the heart, and the other pool that was there. I mean, it was beautiful. And then they had this little coffee shop, and it was those creature comforts, and when you're going through culture shock, to have it made me happy. And the coffee was fantastic. Oh my gosh. And it was so pretty. Oh my God, look at these pictures. I was like, give me your coffee cup before before you drink out of it, because Danielle got a seahorse, somebody else got something else. I think I got a heart and a leaf. I don't know. I loved that part of it. And then we ended up getting cookies and some other stuff, and they were tasty too. So that was one of my favorite parts of the trip, was going to Ilocos Sur, and I would love to go back. I'd love to go back to that resort and just spend a week and go to the different restaurants and different things to do. When we were down at the water, I thought I got video, but they had jet skis and they had this dragon thing that a jet ski pulled people on. They had a whole bunch of stuff to do in the water. We just didn't really have time. And like I said, I couldn't go because of my toes. My brownies are done. Hold on. Okay, brownies are looking good. I was going to end it. So I hope you're having a great day and a great week. Hope you had a great weekend. And I don't want to make any promises what the next one is because I don't know how I'm going to feel. But if I'm going towards the next thing, where did we go? Isabella is where we went next. So that will be coming up eventually. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.